And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. And that misses. And the home opener is underway. And puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down. Juan Soto now.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
One out, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's Pete Alonso. Now he breaks his bat. Casas snags it, and there's 2 down. Here's Jesse Winker.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Strike 2.
0-2.
That one missing inside. Broken back, ground ball to second. Wong slings to first, and that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway, and today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What do we have on him?
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position. So stepping in for Boston, Kerry Carpenter. And the first offering is not close. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Carpenter checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. Durant, the runner at second with one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. The relay to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Top of the second. And now it's Luis Garcia. Houck back to work. Sable makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That's outside. Ball 1. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next one misses. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Stays alive. That one ripped. That's back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. And now David Hamilton. Hamilton checks his swing. Appeal to third. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Siri sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sable. That clips the corner. Abreu on at second with 2 down. And that's a little bit high. 1-1. One check swing, appeal down to third. Didn't go. To the right side. And that one handled. Over to first. Inning over. On to the third inning. Digging in, Jose Siri. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That's a hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
It's through for a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Tap foul at the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And here it comes. That's off the mark. Ball 3.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. And it's into the gap. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And that chance handled. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And that one hammered. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Duran takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Base hit, that was smoke through the infield.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that.
Now pitching.
Ryan Stanek comes on now.
Number 55.
And now Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball.
First and second here, no outs. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. And that one upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Just missed. No outs. Runners at first and second. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Now batting Tristan Casas. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Fans another, and that's 3. Back here in Boston, on to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Foul ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. Back in Boston, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Now this is in the air down the line. Nimmo in position, corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that skips into dirt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Alvarez gathers, throws to first, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Got him. And it's a 3. Back here at Fenway Park, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Houck back to work. Swing and a ground ball. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Now batting. Right
and now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Next offering is down low.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0-2 in this one. Carpenter makes his way towards it, and he makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws in the dirt. Great pick. Got him. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now here is Connor. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sean Reed-Foley.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Center fielder,
now batting Jared Duran.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-2 now. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a good eye there.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's Alex Bregman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And delivers outside.
1-1.
Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-2. Upstairs. That's off the mark. 3-2 down.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Carpenter at the plate now, and that's inside. In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well done behind the dish. And the count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone.
On the ground. That's a base hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. 2 on, 1 out. Casas getting ready. Left-hander out of the bullpen, A.J. Minter.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Bregman over at second. Carpenter over at first with 1 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Stanton lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count. And then
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. One runs in, and it's off the green monster. Now a second crosses the plate. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Just a huge at-bat right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a
swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Casas touches home. In there safely. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And downstairs. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Nimmo makes the catch. That is back now at Fenway. Top 6. And stepping in for New York, Luis Garcia. And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's into second with nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
And 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Durant, long run into the gap. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike right there. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. Yeah, that's what it was. If you swing at it, get a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
And next for the Mets, Jose Siri, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox. Danny Young gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Now it's the second baseman, Connor Wong. And takes low for ball 1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And another ball. Sets him down on strikes. Back here at Fenway, here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco
Now
Lindor.
pitching for the Red Sox, number 83, Brendan.
Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss there. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In there at the knees for a strike. Red Sox by 2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Sable down to first with it. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for Boston, Kerry Carpenter. This to third, Vientos. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Casas stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Drove it off the wall last time.
Now pitching for
Jose Butto taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. And that's ruled a swing. Back inside Fenway Park. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Number 25, Josh Winchowski.
There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. Casas right there to make the grab. And there's one away. So up next, Luis Garcia.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. The Mets down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hamilton on the move, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Up the middle, Lindor. Handles, throws the first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in,
Now
Connor
batting,
Wong.
the second baseman, Connor
Right
Wong.
side, Soto. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez. Winkowski back to work. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Wong tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Jose Siri will hit next. Foul ball. Winkowski throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
So last chance for the Mets. And now the shortstop. Hit to right, and that should do it. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our